Hello everybody, tonight I'm doing the OBS engine MTL RTA. It's a bit of a mouthful, but you also get a mouthful when you vape on it. Pun intended. Okay, before I open it up, let me just pop a coil out here in the meanwhile. Be using a Vape Superfine MTL fused Clapton. One of these little jobbies. Let's stick one of those in there. Let's have a look at the RTA. Let's get that open. This is the top airflow MTL RTA. Basic 2-post split open deck. Not much to it. Let's unscrew the post screws. You have to make sure you unscrew it so that you can fit the coil in between the post and the screw. Without losing your screws. Now this one you can either put it legs down or legs up. I'm going to go legs up. Okay, so I'm just going to maneuver the coil in underneath the screws like that. I've changed my mind. I'm going to do it legs down. There we go. Much easier for the positioning when you do legs down. Focus. I'm having a focus problem tonight. Here it is. That. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the coiling tool, the coiling rod in there. Because of this fine coils, it can get mangled up quite quickly. What you're going to do is you're going to take the one screw and we're going to tighten it down like that. Okay. It's already mangled it up. So what we're going to do is grab the pliers and pull that tight like that. Now it's got these little cutouts, okay, on the post, which is good for you to just hook that coil in there like that. Hook it down and we screw down the other side while still keeping the coiling rod in place. Okay, make sure that's nice and tight. Nice and tight. Snip those leads, get in as close as you can. One off, missed it. Second one off. Okay. And then we can just straighten this one up. Not going to be much to it. Just pull it. Eventually going to get this focus into that. There we go. Just like that. Level it out. You can squeeze it a bit down. So you've got space. Just about a 1 millimeter space in between the airflow and the coil. and that'll be perfect. So we can bed that one in. Get that off here. Okay, gonna do slide pulsing, new coil. Get those hot spots sorted out. You don't want no hot spots on the MTL. Don't want the diodes on the MTL. And that's all our hot spots sorted. Beautiful looking coil. Let's see what that aimed out at. .21 ohms. Nice MTL right there. I'm gonna hit that at about 10 watts. Okay, well that one's cooling down. Let's get a piece of cotton out. Now, you're not gonna have too much cotton on a 2.5. I'm using some cotton bacon prime. That should be done. There we go. Now, being a super fine coil, you don't want it to get too much cotton in there that you have to pull too hard, get it all mangled up. Like I've got right there now. You want to get that point as thin as possible to get through there. Put less strain on your actual coil. Putting it through. Not like I'm doing tonight. So, I'm not going to edit this. Learning curve. You're going to put that coiling rod back in there. And we're going to line it up again. Because this happens too. Okay. We get that in there. Gonna get that pulsed up again. And our spots removed again. I've extensively used this RTA for a long period of time. Get my cotton out. Let's try that again. And there we go. Voila, look at that. Now, this one we're going to cut by putting the scissors on this silicone on the outside of the tank base, and we're going to start off over there. Same on the other side. Now, being at 2.5, you don't have a lot of cotton in there. Just slightly gonna fluff it up. Don't need to thin it out because we're gonna cut it little bow ties, little trim bow ties. So we want it fluffed up. We're gonna give it a little haircut like that. On the other side, trim that point off a little bit. So you've got a little fishtail, and you're gonna cut that little piece, haircut that little piece, cut point off. So you've got another little fishtail. So once you've got that little fishtail in place, I'm going to take the ceramic tweezer and you're just going to work that towards the wick hole, wick port. You don't want to go all jammy in there. You just want to work that towards the wick port. Can't remember if I mentioned that this is going to be a dry build. So some tender loving care. We got that like that. So that it just sits inside. Same on the other side. Just gonna push it towards the coil. And it's going to end up looking like that. Once you juice it up, you're not going to have that little pointy sticking out all over the place. Going to have that all in there. You can juice it up, slap your tank on there, fill it up, open up your airflow, and it's good to go. OBS engine MTL RTA. Enjoy.